And just like that, you got fire started. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So recently in our Amazon order, I did pick up this Uberleben ferrocerium rod, which is something that I'd really been wanting because these things, they're good for like 20,000 strikes. They're really beefy, octagonal. This is a really good fire steel. Now this would cost $32. I of course did use my walking app, but so I didn't actually, there's no out of pocket cost, but I did pay for this, and this was $32. Which, in my opinion, it's worth it. It's a good investment. But we also got these two ferrocerium rods for $5 each because they were $9.98. So these ones are beefy too. As you can see, this one is 6 inches. This one is only 5 inches. Well, it's almost 6 inches. This one's just a little bit shorter. But the beefiness of it is still, this is a very beefy fire steel. And it does come with the hole pre-drilled back here. And so one of the things I did want to do, especially for this channel, is, you know, we are approaching 250 subscribers. But this right here, it's halfway done. And so this was $5. Now, I went to O'Reilly's, and granted, I do get military discount, but I got a 2-pack of these carbon blades, and they're high carbon alloy steel. And when you are considering your striker for your ferrocerium rods, you want a high carbon steel and not a stainless steel. You're going to throw better sparks. And so, but this cost me $2.42 after taxes, because I do have a discount there at O'Reilly's. So, and there was 2 blades, so that's $1.21 per blade. And the nice thing about these blades is that on both ends they also have holes, so they're going to be ideal. So and I did try cutting this with my snips, but it was just too stiff to cut. So, however, it bends really easily. And so all you do is you just get a chunk that's going to give you enough that you can get that strike action, that movement going. And so you've got your ferro rod for $5, and you've got this piece. And in all honesty, you could take this middle portion that you don't use, and you could, if you have a good drill, you could drill holes in this, and you could actually make 2 more strikers out of 1 blade. And so if you do get, so you figure at $1.21 each. So this is like a little over 60 cents. So we got a ferro rod for $5, and that's a good investment. And then this was only 60 cents. Well, then you go to the Dollar Tree, or $1.25 tree, however it is, and I did pick up 25 feet of a paracord. So we're going to use that as the cable. And then I also got for $1.25. Or this I think maybe was like $2.50 at Family Dollar, but you can get duct tape similar to this at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. So after taxes, you're looking at $1.35. And if you think, even if you do, we are going to be using a lot of this, but we're not using the whole roll. So the cost is negligible. Same thing with the paracord. So basically what we do is we're going to get a good sized heft out here. And let me just grab one more thing here real fast. But what we're going to do is, and we are using the Mora. And the Mora hack, that's coming. So I'm actually doing a lot of research, and I'm getting the idea of what I want to do, like, all built up. So, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut that end, and then we're going to melt the end. All right, that way it doesn't come loose. All right, so now then what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to get a good sized loop in here, right? Because you want to be able to have it so that you have ample room to strike it. And so if you think, so basically what I would do is you run your paracord through your rod like that, and then you run your striker, your hacksaw blade piece, you run it through there as well. Oh, we have to do that pre-melted, but so now we've got that run through. All right, so now what you got to think is, when you do this, you want to have, because you're going to want to have a good sized knot in there, and you want to be able to have, when you have it, you want to be able to have the full range of motion. So you want to be able to clear, you want to have enough cordage here to clear your whole rod, right? Because if you're like trying to get up here, just like the top, it's not gonna. You want to have that full striking ability. Okay, and I'm actually not going to strike this one because this right here, this is it did come untied. That's something that, it comes untied. But I'm going to tie this back up, and eventually I'm going to melt both the ends off, but I'm not sure if I might be making a longer one for me. But as you can see, you can still get the full length, right? Now that's my working one. This one here, this is a non-working one because this is actually going to be going in our giveaway. And so I'm probably going to put in just a little bit extra cordage on this one. But then basically what you do is you cut that end, then you melt this. And for those of you that don't know, I mean, a lot of you probably do know, but for those of you that don't know, that's just to keep it from fraying in. Because that with the paracord, you do have the inner strands. And then basically, you just tie it off. I normally use a square knot, which is one of my favorites, but probably what I'll do is I'll make like slider loops on both sides. But there you go. So now we have both of these connected and ready to go. So now then the last thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to take this and we're going to wrap the end, right? And when I do this right here, this is going to give you a handle, but it's also going to give you some fire tinder. And basically, you just go ahead and come to the end, and then you just slowly wrap it so that you get that full, and then as you're just going to slowly go ahead and wrap this up, and then basically you're going to put a good amount in there because you want it to make a decent handle, and then that way you can go ahead and see that. And so the end result, you're going to have a handle like this with a good portion on it, and then you're just going to go ahead and wrap this up. And then when that all gets said and done, then this one here is good. Actually, I'm going to finish this in a minute, but that's going to go in the giveaway. And so basically, if you look at it, you could pay $32 and get an Uberleben, or you could pay $5.60, like a little over $6 with the cord and all that, a little over $6, and you can make your own. So, anyway, and then as far as the fire starter, you just use this right here. This is just lint from the dryer. And so you can build yourself a fire kit using lint, and you can make your own fire steel. All right, hope you like this. And again, this one here, this is going to be in the giveaway when we do hit that 250, along with once we get our Mora all set up. The Mora is going to be the other part of that. We got some other stuff to throw in there as well. So if you like this video, go ahead, remember to give it that thumbs up. Go ahead and share it out. If you decided to do this, I hope that hope that this gave some people some good ideas. And until then, stay crazy.